That was it. I ate it with this. We're staying up. This just came, friends. This freaking box. One last little thing here. Danielson, Danielson, he's a Danielson. It's already far too late. Hey, Jeff. Okay. This is the epitome of a bucking MacGyver special. Two slightly different size of hoses. I had this hose I had off of another 200 just kind of hanging on the wall up, which I'll never use, I know. It's a parts hanger, but this 142 just came. It's got spark. Chester, wood. So anyways, I just thought, you know what? Give it, because the fuel line was rotted right off it. It's somewhere around here, but it's gone. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere here. Believe me, it's toast. Anyway, I just fabricated a fuel line. I don't know if it's going to work. I honestly don't know. Let's throw the sucker down in there. Let's do something just for shingles and giggles. Let's do it. Watch this, friends. Here, we're gonna put you guys here like this because I've just got a little notion. It just hit me. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. But I think. I need to try this because we don't have, I know I've got Sparkaroni, but there's no gas in this freaking thing for so long. So what I like to do is just freaking put some fuel in her. Where's the lid, friends? That looks like it right there. Why, sure it is. Let's put this sucker on just a little bit, skis. Whoa, this is Gunga Dan. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh dear. Uh-oh. What the heck is that? Friends, couldn't you tell me? Wow. I honestly don't know. But you know what? Okay. Just, oh, look at that. She works like a dream. Okay, hang on. We got to go like this. Right? Just for a little bit. Because I know it'll pick up some sedimentos. Let's see. Let's get rid of this. Over in the fire pile here. Okay. What was that? That's funny. A chunk of fuel line. Okay. Let's try something. I know I've got spark, friends, but whether the carburetor and the diaphragm work, we really do not know. There. I'm not putting any more in there than that. I'm just not going to do it. But what I will do is go like this. I will put the lid on. Did we get enough in there? Are we picking up fuel? Don't know. Let's put this sucker like this. Are you guys with me? It's the end of the night. It's the last little crazy fire thing I'm doing tonight. There, let's get this. Okay, it's on. Bang-a-rone zones. I'm not even going to try and start it, friends. It would be foolish. I'm going to prime it. I'm going to prime the carburetor and see if it will pick up fuel on its own. Let's see. Shaklank. Let's see what happens. So it didn't. So that's okay. So that means the carburetor, the diaphragm is wumpled. And that's okay with me. I could probably do that about 2 or 3 more times. Sometimes it softens up and it'll happen. Have you ever done that? Don't just give up right there. It's getting late. I'm not gonna, well, I could probably try it one more time and I bet you I'd get close. Truly. I mean, mind you, this saw was really Gunga Den. Really, really Gunga Den. I may try one more time. I'll put some in there. It'll sit in there all night, right? It'll sit in there, right, friends? Then maybe it'll get softer, right? Okay, I'm out of gas, so it's probably a good thing. Let's put this back on here. Get our nuts together. Let's see what happens in the morning. Because if I can get it going without the without it having to take the carb off, I will do so. I will freaking do so. Thanks, Chesterwood. Boom. Check out this mall. This sucker, friends. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So this always works. But look at it. Look at it, friends. I reprofiled this maul. It's a 6-pound maul, but it doesn't weigh 6 pounds. It weighs about 5.5 because I weighed it over there on that scale. That's not all I'm going to bring to the bush, but actually what I did is I put it on a Whiskey River freaking curved handle. It feels incredible. You don't need a straight handle. Who says you do? Tim's coming back over on Thursday to check out my axe and my little gig I got going on here. Yes, indeed he is. He's coming to check it out. He's coming to check my axe shack out, friends. Okay, friends. Well, I've let this sit now for, I don't know how long. But I'm going to try it. I got my water bottle here. I'm going to try it without taking the carb off. I've let a little bit of gas. I just poured it in the carb, you know, squirt, squirt, squirt. And I've left it in there. So I'm just going to give a squirt, quickly reach down, grab it, and see if it'll pick up gas. I don't know. There might be something more than... Huh. Could be wet, too. Very interesting.
this be a life lesson to you. You guys that are working with power saws, listen to what I say. Watch what happens when I turn the high jet up. Drift on. Okay, this is very important, friends. Seriously, this is super duper important. All you guys and gals and women and children that are playing around with these power saws, okay? Friends, I've done that sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Like seriously, like running the trigger and squirting in little bits of gas. It's on the last video. But what I did is I came out this morning and I poured gas into the carburetor, okay? Plus I foobarred a crazy fuel line to it. Yeah, I did. And I poured fuel in, like squirted fuel in there, lifted the carb up like, or the saw up like this. Just let it sit like this for, whoops, sorry friends. Let it sit like this for a second so it wouldn't drain out of the bowl again. Just put it back down. And that was it. So guess what happens? The oil from the gas, my 44 to 1, running 44 to 1, me and mama color. You know the one. Okay, saw runs. Nothing wrong with that. That freaking diaphragm in there was like a chip, like a Nestle's chip. Okay, Old Dutch. You want to go Old Dutch? I'll go Old Dutch with you. The oil and the gas sat down in there and softened it up, and it became pliable enough to start pulling, pumping gas. Do you want to see that again? I think you do. Let's do it. Right? Yes. I got to go split wood. I'll see you out in the bush. All right, skis friends. Let's get our bullets. Kind of excited today, friends, because look what I brought and look what I built. Yes, indeed I did. I built a mall. I built a mall. Why? Oh, a little more research and development, I would reckon. This thing's going to split. Why? Because it's not just any mall now. It's this. Right? It's this now. Yes, it's a mall. Absolutely, it's a mall. But look at the tip. Look at the freaking tip. Okay? The axe that started everything. Right here. The wood bullet. Very light. Here is the axe. I want to show you guys something. Here's the axe that started everything. The one in my hand right now. This piece of wood here is naughty as heck, friends. Right here. So, and the ground, there's no, like this thing's riddled in knots. Riddled in knots. You know what I like about this axe? You see, friends, like, it's just not going to get stuck. This is heartwood. You can see it now. Between the knots, friends, okay? That's why you might as well split bark to you, right? Around so you can see the bark. There we go. right? Now I saw where the bark is. There we go. Okay, so we know that this is a splitter. It never gets stuck. See, pops out every time, first time. I'm just splitting randomly. We know this is a great tool. We know it is. I will probably end up wrapping this axe. Okay, friends, I want to try something. I've been kind of dying to try it. This guy. It's a maul that doesn't feel like a maul anymore. It looks like one. Check this out. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Did you see what just happened? Did you see that, friends? I think you did. I really do think you did. There's more bucking to be done here. Check it out. See the knots? So if you wanted to make that smaller, you would just crank off the side there, friends. See that? Just crank the side of it off. Here you go. Saw that? Good. I hope that wind keeps up. Them mosquitoes are nuts. It's time. It's time. Jeff, you with us, brother? It's for you, buddy. Or, sorry, Jeff. This is what you're dealing with coming to your house, right there. That's what's coming to your house. Hey, bud. See, this feels in my hands. This just has a feel to it. I can feel it. It's gorgeous. See that? Right dead center in the, let's go to the outside. There we go. I want to show you something. Remember this. Remember this, friends, okay? See? Split beside. There's my first strike. It was almost dead center of the knot. I went over a little bit and guess what? Indeed, it split right beside the knot. See, just remember that. That's why you split bark to you. See that, my friend? You see what I'm talking about? You don't have to wail on stuff, friends. Read your wood. Just read it. Use the flick when needed. This is beautiful. Are you seeing how I'm handling the wood and throwing the wood around? This could be a tool that could last for so long. If you overstrike, if you do something crazy, you're gonna bust it. If you do what that you know what you should do, if you do what you know you should do, you won't bust your axe. And what that is this. I'm gonna show you something. I'm actually gonna zoom in on the log and I'm gonna split it, and I want you to watch how I dissect this piece of wood. Just watch how I do it. Don't worry about me or nothing. Watch where I strike the wood and how I go about this. Just watch. This is what we're dealing with on a skinny little handle. Friends, that is a big piece of wood with knots. Okay? So it kind of fought me a bit. I could feel it. I could hit in the same spot, or I could jump across. Always helps when you go across. There we go. Split. Now, bark to me. There's a spot between those knots. Right there. It's weird, but it'll come. There it goes. Move over one. There's another knot here. I got a little bit to the side. There we go. Okay? I'm going to flip this around just because I want you guys to see what's there and what I do. Okay, so there's a knot there. I could probably chip a little bit off this corner. There we go. It's still fighting a bit. I'll take it anyway. But you can see what I'm doing, friends. I'm hitting the wood like this. Right? I'm not hitting out like this. You hit like that and go through that, you're going to bust your axe over the spot that's already split. See this? See? If you reach, you're going to start wrecking your tool. You're going to wreck your tool. Just, right? See this? That's it. Or no.
Who do you think you're messing with? Who do you think you're messing with? The old 142, the old Mac 142 thinks it's got me beat.
Bad idea. Bad idea. Shouldn't be. You should not be thinking that way. You should not be thinking this way to me. You shouldn't. It's bad news. Bad thinking. Bad thinking.
Never underestimate. Never.